word on the street is Dwayne The Rock Johnson and the TKO board of directors want to turn Cody Rhodes into their corporate champion. Spark it up and let's talk some wrestling.
We are Wrestling with Weed, the podcast.
What's poppin'? It's the Bougetto. It's Batty Around, Hollywood, Haley J, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
Wrestling with Weed. Check them out.
I'm Sabu, and you're watching Wrestling with Weed podcast.
You're listening to Wrestling with Weed.
This is your Olympic hero, Kurt Angle, and you're listening to Wrestling with Weed. Oh, it's true. It's damn true.
So is The Rock bringing back the corporation? Because if you hear word for word of what he says to Cody about him being the top of the board of directors, he's the boss, he's the main boss, that already told him, oh, well, you own WWE. And he's like, just the way he's coming off sounds like if you are old enough to know, or you could go back now and look at the old Raws and see when the corporation began and he became the corporate champ, The Rock. Vince McMahon gave sort of the same speech, you know? And if he turns, there's a lot of different ways they could go with this, right? They could have The Rock Corporation Cody, which is a heel, which I've been telling everybody, even when we were in the podcast from before. I told Broski and $5 Donnie and Chirac that Cody can go a whole year of being the babyface Cody. Everybody loves him. Ooh, that's just on fucking fire, boy. And I figured around WrestleMania time, he beats whoever he beats at WrestleMania. Maybe he cheats to win at WrestleMania, and then he becomes a heel, comes out with the black hair. You know how he comes out with that skeleton mask. Have him come out with a black one. Have him, I'm not going to say give fingers to the crowd. I was saying the other day, he could go up to the little guys dressed up like Cody and then point the middle finger at them. You know what I'm saying? Like, get some real heat, some of that video that I posted the other day of him and Kurt Angle going at it. How he was flicking off the fans in the crowd, you know? And then go to the ring with the mask on completely and take it off slowly. Built that momentum of taking that black skeleton mask off. And he's got the black hair. The heel Cody. That's what I thought could give him a whole other year, maybe two, as a heel running Cody with the championship. Cheating every chance he gets to keep the title. And be one of them like Ric Flair guys, like, I'll do anything to keep this belt around my waist. The same way Roman Reigns was at the end of his run, having the bloodline help him, which he really didn't have to, but he still had the bloodline helping him. Jimmy J, even Sami Zayn. So I feel like The Rock's going to bring the corporation back. And what's going to end up happening, and this is our opinion, well, my opinion here at Wrestling with Weed, The Rock, you go different ways, but I see The Rock in my heart. The Rock makes the corporation again, and then they go at it with Roman Reigns and the bloodline. You know what I'm saying? Like, he comes back saying, hey, we're supposed to be against this guy. I want my belt, this, and that. It's got to come back home. And then at the very end, all of it was tried to set up Cody to lose that belt to the bloodline family. You know what I'm saying? Then you could start a whole feud between him and The Rock. I feel like if they do it now and they try to rush it and have The Rock turn on him quicker these next 2.5 months, because we're gonna be in Vegas for WrestleMania. Wrestling with Weed will be out there, and I feel like that's too much of a rush. So just have him slowly turning heel every week, slowly, slowly, slowly. Then at WrestleMania, maybe have him come out with the black hair, heel Cody, boom, Corporation Cody. That would be dope. You know what I mean? Get him a few guys to go along with him. I'm not sure who will fit in the corporation with them, but whoever they do get, choose them wisely, because you could have a monumental run with the corporation. Even if it's a year, who knows? I don't even remember how long the corporation back in the day was. Maybe that was there for a year, maybe 2 years. And I just feel like The Rock coming back, everybody's like, oh, I heard a lot of people comments and a lot of posts talking about, why is The Rock holding a press conference after a regular SmackDown? Why is The Rock doing this? Why is The Rock doing that? It's all feeding into that corporation character. So if he does bring the corporation back and Cody becomes the corporate champion, heel champion, bro, that's straight entertainment. That's straight good for business, good for everybody. Woo! We in for a run, baby. And then you got not only Cody. I love how Raw and SmackDown, they're competing. You know what I'm saying? Because you got a bunch of crazy stuff. You got Charlotte Flair showing up on Raw, on a SmackDown, and Tiffany's having a match, wins the match. Then you got I forgot what her name was, the other chick, knocks her down, boom, gives her that bonsai drop, and it's like all around. Then you had a great opening match on SmackDown. You got Jey Uso in there, boom, taking bumps, giving bumps, and then you got the main event when you got. Now, if you guys didn't notice, when they had Jacob Fatu and Solo walk into the ring, and Solo was trying to talk, and then you hear Jacob just come right after him and just shut the game down, showing you who's the real leader of this second bloodline. Or if I have a feeling it's gonna be Jacob Fatu and Roman Reigns at WrestleMania for that necklace. I don't know what they call it, and I don't want to mispronounce it and disrespect them in any way. But yeah, we're just in for one hell of a 3 months, and hopefully, it just is not just ramping up right now. Hopefully, they pushing these storylines after WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to not have a sick drop off from WrestleMania, the caliber of shows we're getting. Even though it's awesome right now, because this is just the WrestleMania time. This is the road to WrestleMania. So this is. Then you got Elimination Chamber next week, which is bound to be a classic. You know what I'm saying? So all in all, WWE is doing good. Rock's trying to make the corporation again, which I think heel Cody and God knows who else. Maybe he brings in Art Anderson just for a mouthpiece. You never know. So hold on. We got a caller coming. Look, we want to be an interactive podcast. So I told this guy, he messaged me, he goes, man, he wanted to voice his opinion. So we're gonna put him on.
We are Wrestling with Weed.
All right, so we got Eric. He didn't say where he was from. He was trying to screen the calls. So he wanted to call in, he wanted to voice his opinion. And you're more than welcome to email me or put it in the comments. And we're more than welcome to voice your opinion on our podcast, because we want a platform for everybody. But let's hear from him. His name is Eric, and he kind of sounds like South Park dude, but we finna see right now what's going on. You know what I'm saying?
It's damn true.
Here we go.
Hey, Luciano Band, this is Eric, your number one fan from Wrestling with Weed.
So
yeah, man, I think it's the perfect match for The Rock and Cody Rhodes to plant seeds for WrestleMania. And it's either going to be Cody turning heel, or we're finally going to get the match that everyone's been wanting to see last year from The Rock and Cody Rhodes. Yeah.
Hey, I agree with the guy. He sounds like some dude from South Park, because I don't really watch South Park, but
Angle,
that's
and you're
what
listening
it got
to
in my head real
Wrestling
quick,
with
the way he was
Weed.
speaking
Oh,
right
it's
there. But
true.
hey, remember,
It's damn true.
if anybody wants to voice their opinion on Wrestling with Weed, hey, we're more than welcome to oblige. Let me know, message me, send me an email, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I kind of agree with him. Maybe it's planting the seed. I'm thinking Corporation Rock's coming and the Corporation Cody's coming. So it could go either way. It could go many ways. But it's just great to be optimistic about a storyline in WWE for a long time. Every time The Rock comes, it's money. Even though people were like, oh man, we're tired of seeing The Rock and The Rock's so full of himself. Hey, every time The Rock comes, we're entertained. So, we with it here at Wrestling with Weed. So if anybody else has an opinion or thoughts on the corporation or corporate Rock or corporate Cody Rhodes as corporate champion, put it in the comments. Send us an email. It's in the bio. It's in the top part. And just let us know what you're feeling. Remember, Wrestling with Weed. We here for everybody that supports us, and even though people that don't support us, appreciate it. We gone.